Hello everybody, my name is James, hope you're doing well and welcome back to another video, and today we're going to be talking about reports of a major Red Bull deal, as well as what Charles Leclerc has said about his battle with George Russell in Japan. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more Formula 1 content. Also make sure to follow me on Instagram and X at James's Pit Lane. I'll leave links in the description, but let's jump straight into the video. So let's start with Leclerc, and during the Japanese Grand Prix, he fought with George Russell for P3, the final place on the podium. Basically, Leclerc managed to get past Russell when Russell had some sort of electrical bug, and if you want to find out more about that, I'll leave a link to a video I did in the description. But for the rest of the race, Russell tried to get back past Leclerc, although could not do so, with him finishing in P4 while Leclerc took P3. And reflecting on the battle following the race, Leclerc revealed how Mercedes had tried to trick him with its instructions through Russell's race engineer Marcus Dudley, which were counteracted by Leclerc's Brian Bozzi, with Leclerc saying, as quoted by Racing News 365, "It was quite tight at some points, and they were also being quite cheeky because I think his engineer was telling him things on the radio. My engineer was telling me what his engineer was telling on the radio, but he was doing the opposite, and that put me under quite a bit of pressure. At one point I think they told me, oh, he's being told to use everything in the back straight or vice versa, or maybe in the main straight, and then for 4 laps in a row he was doing exactly the opposite of that, so I understood it pretty quickly and I could defend, but at one point I got surprised in the last corner, but it was quite a fun race. Unfortunately, a little bit unlucky for us because of the safety car at the wrong moment. I don't think it would have changed our race significantly, but it made it a little bit more difficult for our second stint for sure." But let's move on to Red Bull, and as we know, they've had a difficult start to 2026. I mean, things were looking promising at the season opener in Australia. They looked like a team that could potentially fight for second place in the Constructors, but at the following 2 races in China and Japan, Red Bull have been nowhere and have been very much a midfield team. Now, because of the cancellation of the Bahrain and Saudi Arabian Grand Prix, there are no F1 races in April, so Red Bull team boss Laurent Mekies is hopeful Red Bull will make a very good step forward for the next round in Miami in early May, with Mickey saying, as quoted by Sky F1, "We need the time to simulate back what we see in the data into the tunnel, into our simulator, try some sensitives, and all of that we can do without racing. Does it mean you come to Miami and you have resolved everything as a miracle? No. But again, am I confident that the team will get to the bottom of that understanding and start bringing improvements already in Miami? That's what we will see, but only the track and the lap time will give us an indication on whether we go into the right directions. I don't think we should expect miracles about the amplitude of closing the gap because it's substantial, but what we would like to see is to have a car where our drivers can push again, measure a gap to competitors in these conditions when we're able to push, and then the rest will be pure development to the end of the year." Now, following the Japanese Grand Prix, reports have emerged of a big Red Bull deal. Basically, it's been said that Adidas is set to expand its presence in F1 with a bold €27 million annual partnership with Red Bull. Basically, Racing News 365 say, while maintaining its existing collaborations with Mercedes and Audi, which are believed to receive a similar number annually, the German sportswear giant will increase its paddock partnership to 3 of Formula 1's 11 teams, according to Bild. This new deal, which is rumoured to be for 3 years starting in 2027, positions Adidas prominently among other key players in F1, such as Puma and Castore. Now, Adidas struck a deal with Mercedes in 2025 and then struck another deal with Audi in 2026. And Racing News 365 say that the 3-stripe company is understood to have pitched to Red Bull in the past, and including the Milton Keynes-based team in its portfolio would be a clear signal of intent. But that's going to be the video from me today. Thank you ever so much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe for more videos, and until the next one, take care. Bye.